You want to try some?
So what did you do in California?
But I think like because he was so like chilled out when he was telling us this news that Okay.
Why are you stealing my soy sauce?
It seemed like the right thing to do. Yeah, we should have to get boba.
We're like definitely getting that. Where?
I don't know. Otherwise, I'm gonna fall asleep. Yeah, let me just help you with this.
Like eating it? No. It's my food. What do you mean you're gonna eat it? Hey, you're peeling the whole thing off. Back up. Stop it.
You look so sad.
Yeah, I love you. Oh my god.
Help me.
I'm not sure, is it?
My eyes are like twitching. It's hard to look at this. I can't find this face anymore. Is that South Lake Union?
I don't know where South Lake Union is.
Well, let's go to Haiti.
What are you doing?
What do you mean? I'm trying to see what you're like filming.
Maybe I should include that. Eyes and only three of your nostrils.
Wow. Should I like shut up for this?
Yeah.